The Sarajevo 6, I would love to spoil it, but I won't. It's a neat 6-target campaign that carries you through our world of assassination. 6 unique targets, 6 unique assassination challenges, and a lot of fun across all of the levels of our game. The Sarajevo 6, as the name suggests, there are 6 of them, and they're linked by common history in the Yugoslav wars of the 90s. All 6 targets were part of a mercenary group operating north of Sarajevo. And as the player plays the Sarajevo 6, they'll learn more about what happened there and why it is, many years later, someone might want them all to die for what happened there. So the Sarajevo 6 was us sitting down and trying to work out how we could do episodic storytelling in the context of an episodic game. So this was about thinking, if we're going to do a story in each location and link them together over time, how could we do that? So we step back, we look at the world and say, what if 47 knew about Novikov and knew about Margolis, but they were just details in his briefing? What he was there to do was eliminate the director. So with that in mind, it allows us to step back, let all of the setup and the experiences of the main mission kind of fade into the background and become simply backdrop. We set about thinking, what if the showstopper, this fashion event of the year in Paris, what if that was not about Viktor Novikov? What if Viktor Novikov was just a guy who was there? But the target was, in fact, Scott Sarno, the European head of operations for Cicada. The well-dressed, highly dangerous bodyguards who move around and secure Novikov and Margolis, they are part of Cicada. The classic tools that you might use in a game or a movie to tell stories don't really work in a sandbox game like Hitman, where you never really know where the player is, you never know where Hitman might be lurking, how he might be dressed. So you have to rely on things like what can be said to 47 by Diana. You rely on the briefing. You also rely on what people in the world say. You rely on what 47 observes. So what we do is we build content on top of the existing levels in the game. And the Sarajevo 6 is an example of this. We build missions like that become available to the player over time. A game like ours isn't just the big tentpole releases that you get every major release. It's about the missions that come between, Sarajevo 6 being one of them. So you really want to sit down and take the time to follow a Sarajevo 6 target or an elusive target to really get the full picture of what's going on, to really understand the narrative that these have.